All right, good morning, everyone. So level 17, two more levels to go, this one and then the last level. So let's preview this. Okay, so it looks like everything we've already done put together. So this should be an interesting one. Let me click on the bomb. Let's click over here. Okay, let's go and get this slime put over here. And then I know the invisible. Okay, whoops. Let's come down over here. Let's go on this platform to get the last ooze. Okay. Wow, this is going to be really, really tough. Okay, so we can go back over here, click on the platform. Oh, just I gotta help. So even like 35 seconds was still quite a short time, huh? Plus the green tile would appear at the opposite level of the slide. Uh, Anyhow, so it was quite fun. I think we have to play around with the timings, but let's get into this level. All right, guys. Let's have a look. So this is the main level before you click on the bomb. So you can pause the video and you can start designing this. And this one down here is the level after you've clicked on the bomb. So this is where all the slime pools are. The green tile is going to appear right over here on the opposite end. Okay, so you want to design those two levels before you do anything else. Okay, so I've already done mine. So let me zoom in. All right, so let me explain what I've done. So we'll start with the first ones, the boxes. So all I did was I copied and pasted the two boxes and the orange tiles from the previous lessons. But what I've done is I've had to add a second orange tile. So all I did was I clicked on one of them, copied and pasted it. It already had the animations on it. So all I had to do was go to the animation pane and I just had to move them from the top and I moved them down here. Okay, so when I click on box 1, you will see this diamond and this diamond will appear. So those two orange diamonds appear. And when I click on box 2, it's exactly the same. I copy and paste this orange tile. I paste it and I move it over here. The animations will automatically appear at the top over here. So you just have to move them down and put them in the right positions over here. So now when I click on box 2, these two diamonds should appear. So this one here and this one here will appear. Okay, so just copy and paste and move the animations down into the correct place here. Okay, so these orange tiles over here, I just animated them exactly in the same way as what we did in the last two lessons. Exactly the same. So when I click on yellow, those tiles will appear 0.2 seconds after each other and then fade out 0.2 seconds after each other. Okay, the ooze piles, exactly the same thing. I copied and pasted them. I put them in the correct place. They still have their animations on them, so I didn't have to put any more animations on. But I did have to make sure that these cylinders were falling down in the correct place. So I just had to move those. Okay, what else have I changed? I did a countdown. So instead of the 10 seconds in the previous level, what I did here was I did a 30-second countdown. Okay, so all I had to do was copy and paste the 10 numbers. So do you remember if we go to the selection pane, at the beginning of the level, we had, where are my numbers? Okay, here they are. We only had 1 to 10. So we had these 10 numbers here. So all I did was I selected them, copied and pasted them, and I put a different number in them, 30, 29, 28. And I pasted it one more time, and then I put the last 10 numbers. Okay. And then what I did was those numbers already had the animations on them, and it's very, very easy for us. So instead of going through each one by one, we can click on all of the green ones by holding Control. I can click on all of the green ones. I just go down here and I can change. Whoops. Let me do that one more time. I can go to all of those and change the timing at one time. I don't have to do it each one separately. So this is going to save you so much time. Okay, so duration, 0.1 seconds. And the first one is going to happen with previous. And then all of the other ones are going to happen after previous. And then exactly the same with the red ones. We can choose all of the red ones, go to timing, 0.1 seconds, and we can edit all of them at one time after previous. And it will put all of them in the right order for you automatically. So that's going to save you so much time. Okay, and then I just copied the actual bomb part. Again, copied it onto this slide. It still has the animations, but when you go to the animation pane, the animations will appear at the top. So you just want to move them down to where it says bomb, and you put it at the end, and then you make sure the bomb happens after number one has disappeared. Okay. And then I think that's about it. Everything else was pretty self-explanatory. This board we know how to do very easily. The bridges we know how to do. So let's preview the level right now. Okay. All right. So it doesn't look too bad. So when I click on this box, those two orange tiles appear and the other two disappear. So the boxes are working very nicely. Let's click on the bomb. Okay. So let's get this ooze pile over here first. Oh, this board is moving. Whoops. That board is moving very, very fast. Okay, so I might have to change the speed of that board. Okay. Okay. All right, so I remember my invisible diamonds are here, but I forgot to put the bridge on. Okay, I'm going to have to play around with these timings because my timings are completely off. And the bomb explodes. Okay, so there we go. So that's the level. So everything is working, but I really have to play with these timings. Okay, so that bridge should really stay there for a lot longer. So let me go back to the animation pane. Here I'm going to put, instead of a 1.5 second delay, I'll put a 3.5 second delay, or maybe 3 seconds. And then I'm going to make sure the animation after it happens with previous. Okay, and then I'll continue playing this multiple times. I have to check the timing, so I wasn't happy with this disc. So the speed was very, very fast. So I'm going to make sure this one happens maybe 3 seconds rather than 2. So that should still go quite quickly, but a bit slower than before. Okay, and then guys, it's all about testing. Okay, you test how long you think you need, what's easy, what's difficult, and then you find the right balance. And that's the level, guys. That is level 17. I can't wait to get to the last lesson, guys, because the last level is really insane. So it's going to be a really good one. All right, everybody, enjoy and good luck.